I'm bored. Like really bored. So I thought I'd make a video about boredom and try to figure out why everything feels so boring lately. And I'm guessing you've been feeling it too. I mean, you're sitting here watching some random guy over the internet draw on an iPad while talking about boredom. And I'm not talking about being bored for 5 minutes. I mean, yes, reading feels boring, studying feels boring, work feels boring, but even things I used to enjoy, like YouTube, movies, even video games sometimes, just don't feel the same as they did before. At first, I thought I was just lazy, that I needed more motivation to go do things. But the more and more I think about it, I don't actually think motivation is the problem. Think about a movie from 10 years ago. You probably would have sat through the whole thing without touching your phone. Now, a 20-second TikTok somehow isn't enough unless there's Subway Surfers or a Minecraft video playing underneath it. We've gone to the point where one video isn't enough. We need 2 videos at the same time. And that should probably tell us something. I think our reward system has slowly shifted. Our brains are incredibly good at adapting. That's one of the reasons humans are so good at surviving. But that same ability to adapt can work against us. Think about the first time you eat something really spicy. It's overwhelming. Then you eat it again and again, and eventually, it doesn't feel that spicy anymore. So what do? You add even more spice. The food didn't become less spicy. You adapted. And I think stimulation works exactly the same way. Every day, we're spending more and more time up here. Waiting for food, we go on our phones. Standing in line, we go on our phones. Eating, we watch a YouTube video. Walking somewhere, we listen to music or a podcast. Working, we have lo-fi music or background videos. There's almost never a moment where we're not stimulating ourselves somehow. And over time, our brains start expecting this level of stimulation all the time. So when we finally sit down to read or study or work, our brains compare it to everything else it's gotten used to. And suddenly, those things feel boring. Not because it actually became more boring, but because everything else became more exciting and stimulating. That's why I don't think motivation is the issue here. People always say, I just need more motivation. But imagine eating spicy food every single day, and then someone hands you plain chicken. You don't need more motivation to eat the chicken. Your taste has changed. Your baseline shifted. And I think the exact same thing has happened to our reward system. And here's the frustrating part. It reinforces itself. Things feel boring, so you reach for your phone. Your brain gets another hit of stimulation. Your baseline shifts a little higher. Now normal life feels even more boring, so you reach for your phone again. And before you know it, you're stuck in this loop where you're constantly looking for something just a little more stimulating or exciting than whatever you're doing right now. Honestly, realizing this made me feel a lot better. I stopped telling myself I was lazy. I stopped thinking something was wrong with me. My brain wasn't broken. It was just adapting. That's literally what brains are designed to do. So if everything feels boring lately, you probably don't need more motivation to do things. It's probably your reward system simply adapting to a world that's constantly fighting and grabbing your attention. And honestly, I think this is good news. Because if your brain can adapt one way, it can adapt back. So I'll leave you with a question. When was the last time you were actually bored? Not scrolling, not watching something, not listening to music, but just bored. Completely bored. Because we've gotten so good at escaping boredom, we've almost forgotten what it actually feels like. Maybe that's why everything else feels so boring. Not because life became less interesting, but because we've stopped giving our brains the chance to appreciate ordinary things again.